I'd like to talk about this very interesting company here. It's called Mene. It's based in Canada, and they sell 24 karat gold. They have chains, bracelets. They have bands, earrings, pendants, rings, bracelets, all sorts of stuff. Zodiac signs or whatever. And they sell also 24K platinum, the same molds. But what makes them a little different than other jewelers is that they have the price of the ring here, or the product. Oops, let me go back. They have the price of it here, and if you leave the page open, you can see the number turn red with the down arrow or green with the up arrow here. And what that is meaning is it's taken this 6.55 grams of gold and it's tracking the cost of gold or platinum, and whatever the market price is for that commodity, it is updating here. And we can actually go to this page here, and it says that we're the only jeweler company that stands by our product with a lifetime buyback program. Our customers may sell their Mene jewelry back at any time at the prevailing market prices for precious metals. And so, if you were to buy this gold ring for $550 today, in 10 years, if that price doubles to $1,100, you could sell the ring back to Mene for that $1,100. Now, they do take a 10% fee off of that to melt the ring down, and all of the, uh, overhead and profit that they have to take off of that amounts to 10%. So, if you bought this for $550 today, 10 years it's worth $1,100, and you want to sell it back, they give you that $1,100 minus $111 is what you would sacrifice. So then you would take, about $900 would be what you'd be left with. And so it's wearable jewelry, high concentration, 24 karat, and it does kind of serve as an investment in a way, and it tracks the actual commodity. And let me see. Here it is. Here's what I wanted to. Let me go to the about so we can read a little bit. So here we go. They're saying that other jewelers, they'll dilute their gold, but Mene sells you pure gold. So when you melt it down, it shouldn't have any impurities to it. That's pretty much it on this page. Here we go. So a 500 ring dollar comparison, the value would be 385, and then 115 would go into the mold, the wages to melt it, pour the gold into the mold, and all the processing fees. And so that's with Mene for a $500 ring. For others, they have a higher gross margin, so you actually get less, more of the ring's value is not in the gold, it's in other costs, so higher margins. So what they say, they're saying that gold and platinum are very scarce. For every 1 gram of gold or platinum that exists in the world, there's 60 grams of silver, 5,000 grams of sapphires, 400,000 grams of diamonds. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, I can't necessarily, I cannot necessarily recommend that you invest in them. So while they are growing pretty significantly year over year, in fact, no, I thought it was this page. They are growing year over year. However, let me scroll down to their financials. So here's their revenue, up significantly quarter over quarter. Gross profit margin increasing slightly. Their net income, so they are losing. What would this be? Is this in? It doesn't say it's in hundreds of thousands. So I think it is in hundreds of thousands. So it looks like they're losing $244 million a quarter as of right now. I want to say, I wish that they would have a disclaimer here. Maybe it's just $244,000 that they're losing. And as you could see in the past, it's not really following any sort of trend. I guess it is technically trending lower over time. And they did have one first quarter of last year was profitable, significantly profitable. However, that could be misrepresented by issuing of stocks. But they are selling more and more gold and acquiring more and more customers. And they are making more revenue quarter over quarter and definitely year over year, as we can see, as we can look back here. However, they are still losing money. So they have a negative PE ratio, and technically the stock is trading at, does it say on this page? Let me go to the investor page. So at 50 cents a share, which does put it in the penny stock category. So for those reasons, it does make the company more volatile and considered a high risk investment. So I can't recommend investing in this company, but it is a pretty cool business model that they have, where they are serving as kind of an investing market just by allowing you to resell the gold for a fee. But just bringing this up in case you're interested, especially with the market downtrending, gold is usually the go-to. And maybe if you don't want to invest in the company for obvious reasons, maybe buying some of the gold on their site, maybe you would have a easier time reselling that gold back to them in the future than you would finding on the open market selling any gold that you would purchase out of fear of crash of markets. But I hope this helps. Thanks.